Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Remastered. Last time, we kinda got our ass kicked. I mean, we didn't get our ass kicked, but we failed. Plate was dropped on Sector 7 and completely destroyed the Sector 7 slums. Also, Aerith was captured. So, all in all, bad day. All in all, we had a very bad day. We are now in the Sector 5 slums. Even with all that commotion, you went on like nothing happened. You must have really been through the mill to get like that. That dude's still here. Didn't your mother ever teach you not to barge into houses and open people's freezers? She didn't, actually. You could live several lives in a place like this, and it still wouldn't be enough. Well, how about some materia? I gotta make some money and get out of here. Thank you, but no. Never thought that would come tumbling down. Maybe I better walk around looking up from now on. Anything here that I really need? I think I'm good. I don't know if I ever came in here before. The hell's up with that? I don't care if they're avalanche or avant-garde or whatever. Anyone who brings blades down on us is nuts. That's just in, an accident today. The worst in the history of the metropolis. But thanks to the quick response by those in charge, there were no civilian casualties. The cause of the accident is still unclear at this time. However, according to some sources, it is believed to have something to do with the terrorist group Avalanche. I did come in here. Hehe, I bought an item with the money I'd saved. My dream is to grow up and become a big-time dealer on Wall Market. I'm feeling pretty good today, so I'll let you have this. Turbo Ether. You will not get that if you stole his money earlier. And Turbo Ethers are pretty good. Fully restores MP. It's not something I will need for a while, but... So yeah, if you stole that kid's money when you were here previously, then you don't get that. You finally think you're making a living in the pits of Midgar, and then a big piece of scrap like that falls down here. What's next? Yeah, that's right. But even so, where could we move to now? Sniff, sniff. First there was a rumbling, then cracking, and then kerblam! I was so scared. So yeah, people do have reactions to what happened. You never know what's going to happen in this crazy world. So you better have a weapon you can depend on, am I right? I got the Titan Bangles. And they are no longer useful. So I could probably sell them, but I'll hold off for a little while. I don't really need the guild just yet, so...
Cloud, wasn't it? It's about Aerith, isn't it?
Sorry. The Shinra have her.
I know. They took her from here.
They were here?
That's what Aerith wanted.
Why is Shinra after Aerith?
Aerith is an ancient, the sole survivor.
What did you say? But aren't you her mother?
Not her real mother. It must have been 15 years ago.
I should have looked up what voice I gave her. Oh well.
During the war, my husband was sent to the front. Some faraway place called Wutai.
More on that later.
One day I went to the station because I got a letter saying he was coming home on leave.
I like that little couple dancing around the light pole. Alright. Alright, that was actually pretty cute. I like her spinning him. Also, this music's beautiful. This is such beautiful music.
My husband never came back. I wonder if something happened to him. No, I'm sure his leave was just cancelled. I went to the station every day. Then, one day...
Hey, that woman looks a lot like Aerith. Ooh, that death scene was actually like... the way she sort of starts to turn her head and then just...
You used to see this sort of thing a lot during the war. Her last words were, "Please take Aerith somewhere safe." My husband never came back. I had no child. I was lonely. So I decided to take her home with me. Aerith and I became close very quickly. That child loved to talk. She used to talk to me about everything. She told me how she escaped from some kind of research laboratory, and that her mother had already returned to the planet, so she wasn't lonely. Many other things.
Returned to the planet?
I didn't know what she meant. I asked if she meant a star in the sky. But she said it was this planet. She was a mysterious child in many ways. Mom. Please don't cry. Aerith just blurted that out all of a sudden. When I asked her if something happened. Someone dear to you has just died. His spirit was coming to see you, but he's already returned to the planet. At that time, I didn't believe her. But several days later, we received a notice saying my husband died. And that was it. A lot had happened, but we were happy. Until one day.
We want you to return Aerith to us. We've been searching for her for a long time.
No! Never!
Aerith, you're a very special child. You are of special blood. Your real mother was an ancient.
At that moment, I found out she was an ancient.
The ancients will lead us to a land of supreme happiness. Aerith will be able to bring happiness to all those in the slums. That is why Shinra would like Aerith's cooperation.
He's wrong. I'm not an ancient. I'm not.
But Aerith, surely you hear voices sometimes when you're all alone.
No, I don't. But I knew. I knew about her mysterious powers. She tried so hard to hide it, so I acted as though I never noticed. The piano is just beautiful. It's amazing how she's avoided the Shinra for all these years. The Shinra need her, so I guess they wouldn't harm her. Except, when that one dude tried to kill her in the church. But why now? She brought a little girl here with her. Sung found them on their way here. She probably wasn't fast enough to get away. She decided to go to the Shinra in exchange for the little girl's safety. Marlene.
Marlene! Aerith was caught because of Marlene? I'm sorry. Marlene's my daughter. I'm really sorry.
You're her father? How in the world could you ever leave a child alone like that? Yeah, he just left her in a damn bar by herself. That's what I was saying. She needed supervision. She was a child. She needed adult supervision.
Please don't start with that. I'm always thinking about what might happen to Marlene if I... But you gotta understand something. I don't got any answers. I want to be with Marlene, but I gotta fight. Because if I don't, the planet's gonna die. So I'm gonna keep fighting. But inside, I'm always thinking of her. I just want to be with her. Always. See? I'm going in circles now.
I think I know what you mean. She's upstairs asleep. Why don't you go and see her? It's my fault. I was the one who got Aerith involved in this. No, she involved herself. Aerith involved herself. Don't say that. Aerith doesn't think so. Yeah, Aerith is like, I got her involved. I was like, no. I inserted myself. You were blameless. You had no choice. Aerith was not giving Tifa a choice. Same as she does not give Cloud a choice. He said, I think I did sneak off without Aerith, right? Like, I did try to sneak off with Aerith, and she was already there. It's like, yeah, Aerith does not... Aerith seems like the type where it's like, type of person, you are not involving her in things, she is just not giving you a choice about whether she's involved. Sigh. Like, if you tell her, no, you stay out of this. She's like, nope!
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're all right.
Daddy, don't cry. Your whiskers hurt.
Cloud. You gonna go help Aerith, right? She's done so much for me. If the Shinra are involved, I ain't staying here. I'm coming too.
Guess what? Aerith asked me lots of questions. Like what kind of person Cloud is. I bet she likes you, Cloud.
So, once again, which option you choose affects your relationship, the affection with Tifa and Aerith. This reduces affection with Tifa and increases with Aerith. This does the other way around. I don't know.
Dummy.
Looks like I can rest here. Yeah, let's have a quick sleep. Just replenish our health and everything. Okay, those two were included. Okay, good. All right.
You're going after Aerith, right?
Yeah,
I'm coming with you.
we're going right into Shinra headquarters. You gotta be prepared for the worst.
I know. Right now, I feel I have to push myself to the limit. If I stayed here, I'd go crazy.
Very subtle, Barrett.
Sorry, but can you take care of Marlene a bit longer?
Yes, I don't mind.
This place is dangerous now. You better go somewhere else.
I mean, I think this place is safe.
You're right. But promise me that you'll come back to her. Don't get yourself killed.
I'll keep them safe. I'll keep the big lugs safe.
How do we get to the Shinra building?
There ain't no train that goes up there anymore.
Well, let's go to Wall Market. We might be able to find something there.
Before I continue, couple things I want to mention. Couple things I totally forget if I mentioned. Did I mention previously that Hironobu Sakaguchi was the one who came up with the materia system? I probably mentioned it. He was heavily involved in the battle system, and he came up with the materia system. I also forget if I mentioned this, but Tetsuya Nomura, who did the character designs, he also designed the limit break system. Again, forget if I mentioned that part. And there is actually something... So, back in like the first or second episode, I mentioned that somebody had done a challenge where they got Cloud and Barrett up to level 99, maximum level, inside the first Mako reactor before facing the first boss. That was a few years ago that happened. Much more recently, somebody did something much stupider. Way more ridiculous. Guy by the name of Monetary Dragon. Who apparently has been very active in the FF7 speedrunning community almost from the start. Very notable in that community.
He leveled Cloud up to level 99 on the first screen. Before you even name the character, when he's still just ex-soldier, when he's still just labeled as ex-soldier, before you even come up with a name, before you even give him a name, very first screen got him to level 99. He started in 2024. It took him 6 months to do. 1,200 hours. 1,203 hours, I believe it was, specifically. Over 89,000 battles. Streamed it all. He streamed all of it. He was doing other games. He'd play it. He'd have sort of. He had a foot pad, a wireless keyboard, and a PS1 controller. All he could use any of them to play the game. Footpad broke. The footpad stopped working fairly early on. He mostly used the keypad, and he'd be playing other games and just have have his hand just freehand just playing this because there wasn't really much that he needed to really think about while doing it, so he could just focus on other stuff so that he wouldn't go insane. Here's the wildest part. So he finally did it January of this year. It was earlier mid-January of this year. He finally did it. Got to the very last encounter needed to do it. Beat this final enemy. And Cloud does the Cloud did the sword spin, and the game crashed. Game crashed right then. Did still get counted in his Steam achievements, in his game achievements. So the game did ultimately register that it happened. The weird part of what actually happened is it was because of the achievements. So again, no save points. He couldn't use a save point. There's a video you can watch for all the details. But yeah, he couldn't use a save point, and he wanted to do it basically legit, meaning no save states. So he couldn't use an emulator. So he used the Steam version that I am using. He used the Steam version of the game. Since he couldn't save, it meant that the game had to be running constantly. Could not close the game. About halfway through, Steam crashed. Luckily, the game was still there. While Steam crashed, the game did not. So he was able to continue. But that Steam crash is actually what caused the later game crash. Basically, the game was trying to update the achievement, but because Steam wasn't there, the game couldn't sync up, and that crashed the game. That said, everybody considers him as having done it. While he didn't get the actual level up screen, so he didn't get that. He didn't actually get to see Cloud hit level 99. Everyone agrees, no, you did it. You got the achievement, it counts. But that is wild. That is a ridiculous thing to do. 1,200 hours. just absurd. Anyway. So, we're trying to head back to Wall Market. Which means, first, unfortunately, we gotta go back through all here. Alright, that was pretty quick. I'm afraid the next Hell House, next enemy. The next enemy is going to be quite thoroughly wrecked. And yeah. And here we are back in, hey, y'all, please stay here. Here we are back in Wall Market. Can I go back to the inn?
Hey, it's you! Sorry, but I already heard about you.
In addition to dressing like a woman, it seems you like to smash and grind things.
Yeah.
We only let cultured customers in. Got it? And you better leave.
Aww. Well, darn. But not really. What if we go... Want to see something awesome? Follow me! I'll follow you in a couple minutes, kids. Can we mess with Don Corneo again? Oh, we can actually go back into his house. That's funny. I forget if I mentioned at the time. I know I did mention that Corneo is Italian for horn. I forget if I mentioned that his name is very clearly meant to be a take on Don Corleone of The Godfather. Huh. Alright. Interesting that we can come back in here, although I'm pretty sure there's nothing to get anywhere in here. I got everything when I was here before. I believe if Tifa or Aerith are taken, I believe this might be where Cloud and the other woman are taken. And then you just, fight out. Alright. I believe... Yep. Alright. Having an extra restore might not be a bad idea. I want to check something very quickly. Sense is... I do not need it all, so I can probably get rid of that. Replace Sense with anything else. I'm not really sure if I need cover, but why not? I'll keep it. And he might benefit from at least one more materia. Give him another lightning materia.
I never believed that Sector 7 would ever come down.
Phew, it's all dusty ever since the sky came down. I'll have to start over. According to that guy with the tank, if you're strong enough, anyone can make it to the top plate. So build your strength by having a plate of our food. Sure, let's have another seat. What do we have? Ooh, Korean barbecue. 70 gil for a Korean barbecue, you know what? Sure. Oh, I'd love to have... I've never had Korean barbecue, but it's something that, like, that sounds delicious. It was alright. Does that replenish? Not really. Didn't replenish my MP at least. It came down from the sky. But the old guy who likes tanks took all of that away. I wanted some too. Whoa, don't just send their taser there! I don't think there's anything I really need here. High potions, we can start buying high potions now. We start needing high potions now. Because Tifa is my weakest member right now, and she's got 400 HP, so high potions start getting useful.
You're dressed normal today. If something else interesting comes up, let me in on it.
That was scary. Is this pile of trash getting bigger? Yes, I think so. A lot of things came falling down when the Sector 7 pillar fell.
Right, you're right. The owner of the weapon shop scavenged all the stuff when it came falling down.
Oh, is that why? He seems pretty suspicious these days.
Oh, you mean he went out to the plate cross-section next to the Dawn's mansion, right?
Oh, you know. I wonder what he's doing.
Yeah, it gives me the chills.
Oh, you know. So, how's that?
More strength! I bet you could climb all the way up to the upper plate if you use that pipe. Don't you know? The old man at the weapon shop can tell you more about it. 1, 2, 3, squat, turtle in the rhythm. I'm doing my best, bro. How's this?
Glad I'm not going to have to do that ever again. I hope. Scary, isn't it? You just never know when the plate might come crashing down.
Yeah, I'd like to climb up to the plate if I could.
I feel like that wouldn't actually help. Be a little extra security, I suppose, but not much.
Mithril Rod, I think she's already got. Knuckle, yes, Suckin, yes.
Mithril Armlet,
Hold off for now.
You going up to the plate? Better have batteries.
You're gonna sell me something you just found?
Hey, you knew? I repaired them, so it's alright.
Why do we need batteries to climb up to the plate?
You'll find out when you get there. About 100 gil for each.
Alright, I'll take them. Receive batteries. Yeah, 3 batteries. Good, good. First enemy I come across is getting super killed with 2 limits right off the bat. Yeah, can be super killed. And I think they went this way. Everyone climbed up this wire. Looks scary. Brr. Can we climb it? Yeah, it leads to the upper world.
Alright, we'll climb the wire.
There's no way we can do this. You know how far it goes up?
There is a way. Look, what's that look like?
Just a normal wire.
Oh yeah? Well, to me it looks like a golden shiny wire of hope.
Aww. What a touching comment. You're right. This is the only way to save Aerith. Okay, that was a bad analogy, but Barrett, I understand how you feel. Let's go. I'm not sure what Averl... I'm not totally sure what that says. Looks like Averl. I needed to zoom out just a little bit for me to really see. No mercy. Not sure about something. Oh man, this is horrible! Hey, scary, huh? Dad told me that it's the Shinra's doing. That does indeed look pretty bad. No? Why did I... That got annoying. Ah. Maybe if I put a battery in, the propeller might work. I guess I'll just have to leave the shop. Did we need that to work? I'm not sure if we needed that. I'm not sure why we needed the fan spinning, but okay. Also, didn't seem to work very long. I guess we needed it, Come on. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be climbing here. Yeah. I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, I'm not totally sure what I'm doing wrong here. Ah, okay. Like that. Alright. Need a battery here too. This is fun. This is very cool. Looks like the only way is to jump onto that bar. Should make it if I jump before it comes too close. Use OK to jump. Okay, but first there's something else I need to do. Need a battery here too. Received ether. Okay, I don't climb down to this section. I do need to climb back up here. Okay. Jump too soon. Well, darn. Before it comes too close. So this is going to be irritating, I think. Ugh, this is going to just be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Ah, there we go. See, when it says, like, before it gets too close, I assume that meant, like, before it got all the way, but I jumped when it was all the way. Alright, now climbing back up. Man, gotta feel bad for for Barrett. He'd have to be doing all this climbing as well. But he's only got one good arm. And ooh, here's an iconic shot. Cloud just staring up at Shinra headquarters.
Hey, you want to know this building well?
Not really, now that I think about it. This is the first time I've ever been to the headquarters.
I heard about this place before. Every floor above the 60th is special. Not easy to get to even for employees. Must be where they took Aerith. The security's pretty light now. Alright, let's go.
Wait a second. You're not thinking of just going right through the main entrance, are you?
Well, what else does it look like? I'm gonna kick some Shinra butt and...
That's not going to work. We've got to find another way.
Ain't gonna be no other way. If we keep wasting time like this, Aerith will...
I know that. But if we get caught here... Hey, Cloud. What should we do? So... Bust on in is actually the easier option. Believe it or not. I'm gonna sneak in. You'll get to see that. You'll get to see what sneaking in that looks like next time. There's a reason I'm sneaking in, and it's because it's hilarious. Let's sneak in quietly. See? Let's be careful and find a different route. But that we'll save for next time. For now, we've learned that Aerith is an ancient. Gotten a bit of her backstory. And we've made our way to Shinra headquarters. So next time, we will tackle Shinra headquarters. Which ought to be a real good time. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.